Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Welcome again to the part 2 of Leadership by ISO, a video blog from Training and Development Consultancy Services. I'm Zainal, your host for today. And today we're going to explore the second part of the Leadership by ISO, defining the responsibilities of leadership according to Clause 5 ISO 9001-2015. Now, Clause 5 simply states leadership requirement by ISO. Now, in the responsibilities of leadership by ISO, it states the first one, policy and objectives. So, leadership here are responsible for the policy and objectives that it is being established for the management system, or also known as the QMR, Quality Management System, and are compatible with the strategic direction and the context of the organization. Clause 1 of the 9001-2015 focuses on context of organization. It's about the company's vision, company's mission, objectives, quality policy, and so forth. So the leadership, or the highest level of leadership, or the senior management group of the company, they are responsible to establish the management system for the organization. That's the first responsibility of a leader within the ISO system. The second part of it is communication. Now, leaders within the scope of leadership in ISO, they are responsible to ensure that the policy developed within the organization's ISO quality management system is being communicated downwards to everyone within the organization, understood and applied within the organization itself. It's a very big responsibility. It can be delegated, but then again, leaders are supposed to be serious about this, to follow up and to ensure that everyone within the organization are well aware of their quality management systems policy. The third part of the responsibility of a leader within the ISO system is integration. Simply means the integration of the management systems requirement into the organization's business process and promoting the process approach. Simply because ISO focuses on the process approach. Hence, on my approach to establish the ISO system, initially, I will get the managers, the leaders within the organization to come up with their business flow within their department. So each department within the organization should first know their business flow or process flow and should be well aware. Hence, when we approach the ISO system, being on the process flow already established, one can simply draw out the SOP, the Standard Operating Procedure, one by one. They'll make it easy. The fourth part are the resources. The leaders have to be responsible to ensure that the resources needed for the management system are made available. Resources, for example, if you're in the production areas, resources such as the lighting system, the airflow system within the workspace, and tools to get things done and so forth will become the responsibility of the leadership within the organization to make everything available. The number 5 are results. Leaders, have to ensure that the management system achieves its intended result. Very importantly, that means everything has to be measured. Leadership within the organization are supposed to follow through to ensure that results are being achieved accordingly. Number 6, accountability. Leaders, they take accountability of the effectiveness of the management system. If the management system failed or did not deliver the results required, hence it is the responsibility of the leader within that specific area. The number 7, it says communicate system. Leaders, they communicate the importance of an effective management system. So you will have to remind, you will have to share your thoughts. In fact, sometimes you also have to ensure that there is a proper training delivered to ensure that the management system is effective and conforming to the quality management system's requirement. Number 8 is support. Leadership responsibilities are to ensure that they engage, direct, and support people to contribute the effectiveness of the management system. That means leadership is responsible to overlook into the effectiveness of the management system. They have to engage the employees. They have to give the directions required, and they have to provide the support for the people in order the management system to deliver the results required thereof. Number 9 is continuous improvement. Japanese say it as kaizen. So leaders are responsible to promote the continual improvement and innovation, creativity within the organization for improvements. That's why it says here, continuous improvement to me is find ways, find means. 1% daily to improve your workspace or your work process. If you do that and keep on continuing to improve 1% per day, imagine in 365 days. Let's not say 365%, but 300% is good enough for continuous improvement within an organization. Now, number 10, roles. Leaders, they support other relevant management roles and to demonstrate their leadership as it applies to the areas of responsibility. So hence leadership has to also understand, have to also support other management areas, their roles, their responsibilities, their function to ensure that the quality management system runs smoothly within the organization. A summary to the responsibilities of leadership according to the Clause 5 of ISO 9001-2015, it is stated that leaders are responsible to establish policy and objectives for the quality management systems, and it should be compatible with the strategic direction and context of the organization. Now, number 2, the policy should be communicated throughout the organization and understood by all within the organization. Number 3 are the integration of the management systems requirement into the organization's business process or process flow. And fourthly, the leaders are responsible to ensure that the resources needed for the management systems are being made available. And the number 6 is about accountability. Leaders are accountable for the effectiveness of the management system. And going on to number 7 is that leaders have to communicate the importance of the effective management systems and conforming to the management systems requirement. Number 8, leaders have to engage, direct, and support people to contribute to the effectiveness of the QMS, Quality Management System of the ISO. Number 9 is about Kaizen, continuous improvement, where leaders are also responsible to the promotion of continual improvement and innovation. That can be found in Clause 10 of the 9001-2015. And eventually coming up to number 10, roles. Leaders are also responsible to support other relevant management roles to demonstrate their leadership as it applies to the areas of responsibility. What it simply means is that the leaders are not only focusing on their own department, but they also have to give support to other relevant departments for the success of organizational ISO. The next video blog, the continuation of Leadership by ISO Part 3, will look into the benefit aspect. Leaders establish unity of purpose and direction of the organization, whereby leaders should create and maintain the internal environment in which people can become fully involved in achieving the organization's objectives. So we're going to look in the next video blog on Leadership by ISO, what are the benefits in the grooming leaders to understand, to execute, and to follow through on the ISO requirements. Till then, take care, be safe, cheerio.